Could a single miscalculation in the Middle East spark a global nuclear confrontation? Right now, tensions between United States and Iran have reached to an unprecedented flashpoint. With high-stake military strikes, heated rhetoric surrounding nuclear capabilities, and extreme declaration by the world leaders, analysts are asking, are we heading towards a nuclear war? In this video, we break down everything that you need to know. How President Donald Trump's administration is handling the nuclear standoff, how Theran and global leaders are responding, the actual probability of a nuclear escalation, what diplomatic off-ramps still exist to prevent a global disaster. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button to stay informed on global foreign policies and national security breakdowns. To understand where we are, we have to look at Washington's strategy. President Donald Trump has consistently maintained a strict red line. Iran must never obtain an operational nuclear weapon. During recent addresses, including the State of the Union, Trump emphasized on any attempt by Iran to rebuild or expand enrichment infrastructure would face absolute resistance from the United States. The rhetoric escalated sharply following military exchange and naval blockades around the Strait of Hormuz. Trump issued severe warning on social media and in public remarks, threatening overwhelming military action to protect international trade and global security. From Washington perspective, maximum military and economic pressure is seen as a primary leverage to force Tehran back to negotiation terms. However, critics and political opponents in Congress argue that aggressive military is posturing risk, painting both the nations to the corner, where neither side would back down without losing face. How is Tehran reacting to these threats? Iranian president and foreign ministry officials have dismissed US demands, asserting Iran's sovereign right to peaceful nuclear technology under the Non-Proliferation Treaty. Iranian officials warned that any direct strike on their facilities or territory would trigger immediate retaliation against US regional targets. Parliament leaders in Tehran went so far as to reject further negotiations under military duress. Meanwhile, the global community is deeply divided over the escalation. UN Secretary General called the rhetoric alarming, reiterating that conflicts end when leaders choose dialogue over destruction and urging an immediate return to diplomacy. While key partners like Israel applaud decisive decision against Iran's program, European allies and the UK have stressed that while Iran must not develop a nuclear weapon, a diplomatic resolution remains the safest path to avoid regional destabilization. Nations like Pakistan and Gulf states have worked behind the scenes to broker temporary ceasefire and extend deadlines to prevent the closure of critical energy shipping lanes. Now for the critical question, what are the realistic chances of an actual nuclear war? Security analysts generally divide the conflict into two primary risk scenarios. The highest risk is not an initial nuclear strike, but accidental escalation. If conventional strikes hit command and control centers or critical infrastructure, rapid retaliations could force both the sides up the escalation ladder. Historical analysis shows that nuclear dominance doesn't automatically compel non-nuclear states to capitulate. When a country feels its survival is threatened, conventional counterattacks such as blocking global oil choke points or targeting regional bases can lock both powers in an indefinite, costly conflict. So how do we avoid a worst-case scenario? Experts point out to three essential off-ramps. Engaging neutral diplomatic proxies to establish clear communication channels can reduce the risk of accidental radar or missile misinterpretation. Re-establishing International Atomic Energy Agency, monitoring frameworks that gives the international community verifiable proof of non-weaponization while preserving Iranian civil energy rights. Establishing structured steps where economic relief is directly linked to verify de-escalation along strategic shipping corridors. The stakes couldn't be higher, while rhetoric remains intense. History shows that even a tense crisis can be resolved when diplomacy takes center stage. What do you think? Is diplomacy still possible, or are we heading towards a nuclear war? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown insightful, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe for more deep dives into global security. Thanks for watching and see you next time.